Chapter 11. Time for Battle. Grrr! The ice leopards growled as they moved closer to the four friends. Tag could feel their hot breath on his feathers. "Please, Curly, get behind us!" Tag shouted. He pulled out his dagger. Skyla stood beside Tag, ready to fight. "Time for battle!" she cried. Skyla loaded an acorn into her slingshot. Quick as a flash, she shot it into the left eye of one of the leopards. The leopard fell back and rolled. Skyla reloaded her slingshot and aimed it at the other ice leopard. The leopard swiped its claws at Tag, but he ducked just in time. "Stay back!" Tag yelled, waving his dagger at the ice leopard. Skyla shot another acorn. The ice leopard snarled and slunk back. "Grrr!" The leopards growled. They paced up and down at the end of the path, keeping the four friends penned in on all sides. "Why aren't they attacking?" Curly asked. "They must be waiting for the thorn," Skyla said with a shudder. "We need to find a way out," Tag thought. "I won't let Thorn have the emberstone or a blaze." Tag spotted large icicles hanging from the ceiling, right above the ice leopard's heads. "Blaze," Tag whispered. "Can you hit those with your flower power?" He looked up at the icicles. Blaze eyed the ceiling and nodded. "You can do this, Blaze," Tag told her. "Just bring down those icicles. Don't melt the whole cavern." Blaze flapped her wings. Her feathers grew hotter and hotter until small flames appeared. The ice leopards just dropped. They backed away from Blaze's flaming wings. Blaze aimed at the ceiling. "Not again!" Skyla yelled, taking cover. Curly covered her eyes with her flippers. Wham! Firebolts flew out from Blaze's wings. They hit the icicles. Tag held his breath. At first, nothing happened. Finally, there was a loud creak, then a crack. The ice leopards looked up. They yelped as the huge icicles came crashing down. Chapter 12. No Way Out. Crash! Large icicles smashed to pieces on the ground, right in front of the ice leopards. The creatures' eyes glowed orange as they hissed and snarled. "That made them mad," Skyla said. Wham! Wham! Firebolts shot out from Blaze's feathers and hit the ceiling again. The ice leopards backed away. Blaze flapped her wings. The flames grew higher. Peep! Peep! A small firebolt shot past Skyla's ear. She dove to the floor. "Oh no!" Curly cried. She stuck her head into a mound of snow. Another huge firebolt exploded from Blaze's wings. There was a loud crack. Part of the ceiling fell onto the path. Ice and snow blocked the leopards from view. "Good work, Blaze," Tag said. Peep! Blaze dropped to the ground. Her wings smoked, but they were no longer on fire. "Blaze, you did it!" Skyla cheered. "You controlled your power, and Thorn's spies can't reach us." But now, the four friends were really trapped. They were stuck between a huge snow pile and an icy dead end. Curly's head popped out from the snow mound. "Now how are we going to escape?" "Maybe we can dig our way out through this wall," Tag said. Skyla shook her head. "The ice is too thick," she said. "Blaze could melt a hole in it," Curly suggested. Blaze lifted her tired wings. "Blaze has worn herself out," Tag said. Suddenly, Skyla's ears pricked up. "Do you hear that?" she asked. Tag listened carefully. Grrr, screech! There was a low growl and a digging sound. Tag turned to the huge snow pile. It was the only thing stopping the ice leopards from getting to his friends and to the Emberstone. "The ice leopards are coming for us," Tag cried. Chapter 13. Escape. Screech! Scratch! The ice leopards scrapped and dug at the snow pile with their claws and teeth. "Do something, Tag!" Skyla cried. Tag flew to the top of the huge snow pile. Two large orange eyes peered back at him. The ice leopard swiped a paw at Tag. Tag fell to the ground, knocking open his sack. Berries, nuts, and acorns and Gray's magical map slid across the ice, along with the 2 pieces of the Emberstone. Skyla picked up the pieces. They were glowing. "They're still warm," she told the others. Tag noticed Skyla's paws trembling. "Are you okay?" Tag asked her. "It's not me. It's the stones." "They're shaking," Skyla said. She lifted the stones to her ear. "And they're humming." Tag grinned. "Blaze may be too tired to use her firepower, but we can use the Emberstone to melt the ice. It must be more powerful now that the 2 pieces have joined together. Hurry, before it loses heat." Skyla frowned. "The stone is too hard to hold." "Not for a Firehawk," Tag said. Blaze picked up the Emberstone in her beak. She held the glowing stone up to the ice wall behind them. It melted the ice until there was a hole big enough for all of them to fit through. Sunlight shone into the cavern. "It worked!" Skyla cried as she scurried outside. Blaze dropped the hot stone into the sack. Flumph! Snow and ice trembled down behind them. The 2 angry ice leopards charged through the snow pile. "Run!" Tag yelled. Chapter 14. The Cry of the Firehawk. Tag reached for his dagger as the leopards leaped through the hole in the wall. One landed right in front of Tag. Tag could feel the leopard's hot breath on his feathers as the dirt creature snapped at his wings. Skyla shot acorns at the other ice leopard, but they bounced off its thick spotted fur. Skyla was cornered. "We are doomed," Curly cried. She dove beneath a large mound of snow. Tag looked at Blaze standing beside him. "I have to keep her safe," he thought. But before Tag could do anything, Blaze moved toward the leopards. "Scrah!" Blaze cried. Her wings glowed as she ran at the ice leopards. And the leopards yelped and fell to the ground as Blaze screeched again. "Scrah!" The ice leopards' icy teeth shattered. They broke into hundreds of tiny pieces that fell onto the snow beneath their paws. The leopards scrambled to their feet and ran away. "That was awesome!" a voice boomed behind them. Tag, Skyla, and Blaze turned around. Gilbert stood on the snow mound, clapping his flippers together. Another seal popped his head out of the snow. Then another, and another. "You did it, Blaze," Tag said. "Your cry saved us." "Curly, is that you?" A seal shuffled across the ice to where Curly hid beneath the snow. "Mama?" Curly cried as she lifted her head from the snow. The seals hugged each other. "My baby!" Curly's mom cried. Gilbert turned to Tag. "We can't thank you enough. If you and your friends ever need help, The seals are on your side. He pointed a flipper to the black, cracked ice. We've seen the damage Storm can do. Come visit us again, Curly told her new friends. The friends said goodbye and the seals settled down beneath their snow mounds. Ted checked their supplies. Blaze's firepower isn't as sacred anymore, Skyla said. Now Thorn will be even more determined to find Blaze and the Emberstone. We'll have to move faster than ever to stay ahead, Ted replied. Blaze pulled Gray's map from the sack. She dropped it at Ted's feet. Peep. Yes, Blaze, Ted said. We may have found a second piece of the Emberstone, but there are more to find. This is a long journey. Where to next? Skyla asked. Ted laid the map flat on the ground. He placed the still warm and slightly bigger Emberstone on top of it. A bright spot appeared. Whispering Oak, Ted read. Skyla pointed to the map. It's not going to be easy to cross the shifting sands, she said. Together we can do it, Ted replied. We have to save Perodia. Peep, Blaze said, smiling. Ted looked to the west. Our adventure continues.